Oh no, it's floating. I can't do anything.
3 minutes, Emma.
What? It was doing that thing where the horse is running forever and it wouldn't let me in.
Damn it! Also, it does this thing where it makes a little horsey noise when you click play.
I heard that for once.
I was just like, oh, we're getting it immersive?
Mm-hmm.
Emma, sounds like you're finishing some dinner.
Coffee.
Ooh.
Coffee.
Emma, but it's bedtime.
Yeah, not for me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Emma, you got 2 minutes.
Okay. Oh, God, I'm at New Hillcrest.
Oh my god, you have 2 whole minutes to get here.
Where is it? Where's
Moreland?
Oh,
Moreland.
Okay. I can do
right where the new ponies are.
I can do it. I can do it.
Hi, Amber.
Hey, Amber.
I'm gonna reblog. We haven't streamed in so long.
I thought I bought horse care this week. I did not.
I didn't either. My horses are dying.
So hi, chat. Hello, welcome back. We're back.
Chat.
Welcome to the Horse-Shaped Object podcast, which my mom, after listening to some podcasts on the way home from our vacation, she asked me, she goes, why don't you guys do an actual podcast? I'm like, well, you stream every week.
Practically.
She goes, well, but that's not quite. I'm like, yeah, that's fair.
We are close enough.
We are. Where are you?
I'm in Morrowind. I'm on my Arabian. Oh shit.
I see you. Hi.
Hi. Hi, Phantom and Misty SSO. Isn't that the worst? And then they're like, oh, you want to stop choking on your spit? Swallow some more. And you're like, no! This is the thing that kills me!
Alright, I'm back. Good.
Yay.
We will not be streaming Saturday night, though, because I'm making it my mission to get Courtney and Kenzie drunk, so...
Oh my god. But why can't you do that and also stream and we can hear the fruits of your labor?
I mean, I suppose.
It's up to them. It's them who are getting crunk.
We'd have to squeeze into my one little webcam.
Unless you set it farther back, you know?
Yeah.
Honestly, a drunk horse-shaped object podcast sounds absolutely unhinged.
For everybody that wants context for that, I swear there is some. So we just got back from like Gatlinburg area of Tennessee, which if anybody knows that, it's like super duper like touristy. But one of their big things down there is moonshine. And we came home with 12 pints of moonshine. And one of them is a white chocolate strawberry. And like, okay, I'm not a drinker. I will say that right now. I am very much not a drinker. I don't think I found a single alcohol that I actually enjoy. Other than I can stomach sipping some moonshines. And so this one in particular that my parents picked up is like a white chocolate strawberry. And I'm like, oh, that sounds kind of interesting. And it's kind of medicinal tasting, like when you have it by itself. But they have a bunch of recipe cards that come with it. And one of them is like a white chocolate strawberry hot chocolate. One's like a frozen martini, which is just milk and ice cream mixed with it. And then the other one was like a latte, which needs iced coffee. But I was like, oh, we could make some stupid little mixed drinks because it's only 2 ounces of moonshine that they recommend, you know? And we're gonna play board games. It's gonna be fun.
That's beautiful.
It's gonna be a blast. I suppose I could try and figure out a way that we could stream us playing board games that night while you guys all play Star Stable. I don't know.
No, you don't have to, honestly.
I know.
I got hit by Emma. We're so slow. We got hit by the hay bale. Oh, my horse is steering off course. He hit the brakes.
Rock Horse
no, I
is
missed-
doing real good, guys. Rock Horse
Rock
is coming in
Horse.
clutch.
Yeah, number 13. Number lucky 13.
None of us was number 1. Amber, you did
No.
pretty good.
Woo.
You got in the top 10.
Yeah, top 10 at least.
Team sweep.
Team
All of you
sweep.
suck.
Alright, I am gonna go buy some stable care.
I did that too.
And
I'm gonna go
then,
look at the rock horses.
Yeah, I'm
though.
gonna go look at the horses. What has everyone been up to?
Nothing.
Is there news?
No.
I've been figuring out how to use Nomad Sculpt on the tablet. That's been an interesting
yeah!
ride.
That was really impressive,
those-
not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Those were really, really good. You
Yeah,
should be very
thank you.
proud of
Yeah.
yourself.
I am so mad that the program glitched out on me and made all
Aw.
those MPLS pixels and whatnot. It's
That makes me so sad
Devastating.
for you. Rip. Alright, I'm gonna buy 5 days of stable care. Let's go. Let's go.
Like, I'm just so sad these rock horses do not have 3D models for the gems.
I am
it is
too.
disappointing. The color
They're still
shift thing is
gorgeous.
very interesting, and I'm glad that they're trying new things like that because that's the kind of tech that I really wish like the Ayla would have had. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it feels them saying like, "Oh, this isn't like us making 3D things that protrude from the horse is not something we can actually do right now." That feels like bullshit to me because we all
It
know
is.
that
We all know they can.
yeah, like the Laverna exists. Like, what
Yeah.
do you mean?
right.
All and I have worked with 3D sculpting before, and from what I remember, all it would take to do that would be to like make an extrusion.
Exactly.
No, they don't even have to do that.
No?
No, you just place it's like with the Laverna, you just place another model on top of it. Basically, all they really had to do
Yeah.
was just slide the rock model into the model of the horse.
Yeah.
Not call it good. It's not that easy. That it's super
Right,
oversimplification. But like that's essentially what you have to do. When you add limbs and stuff, you don't have to extrude. You just grab another circle and you slap it and you mold it. And then you do this fancy thing called like remapping, retexturing, or whatever. Gosh, there's a name. Retopping. And that's basically all the triangles and all of the whatever. Whenever you see a model and all those squares are on it, that's what that is.
Okay.
Which
gotcha.
can be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And, thinking about it now, like, yes, if these horses probably would have come out way later if they did that for every single gem.
right.
But,
right.
like, it takes a bit, but it's like, they could have done it. But this was their easy way out.
Yeah. The color shift, I will say, is very impressive. Like, it's
Yeah, it is.
It's
Yeah.
nice in the turnaround, even like if you're in here in the turnaround menu. You can very much see it. I like the color combos
Yeah.
they used. I don't really like the face marking on the they call it a blue dun. But there's no leg barring. It's like it has
But-
the really, really thick dorsal stripe, but there's no leg barring. So it's like, does it have ND1? Is that what that... Does that sound right, Courtney? ND1? You found really far away.
I can't even hear Courtney.
I can't hear either.
Damn it. 1 second.
I definitely like the blue one better than the Silver Bay. Although, I will say I like the minimal Tobiano markings on the Silver Bay. And I like the under the eye crystals on the Silver Bay better than the face ones on the blue guy. Just because it looks like to me it looks like punk makeup, you know? And I like that look a lot. I think that's fun.
Well, I am purchasing mine.
Which one are you getting?
I'm getting the purple.
Oh. That one's
I'm like Ace
really
Rep.
nice too.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be basic. I was between Hollow and Amethyst, but I'm like, I kinda wanna be basic and go with Amethyst. I already have a horse called Amethyst Kiss, but I'm like, I don't have just an Amethyst.
Yeah.
Because she's purple.
I also really like the cats, but I don't use the pets enough to justify dropping $350 on a cat.
Yeah.
I'm on the horse, everyone.
It very
Stand
much
back.
fits your vibes.
It does.
It really
Hell
do.
yeah. It is a very nice. I think I think I cannot voice. I'm very tired. I got 5 hours of sleep.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get these words out. I feel like that's one of the more creative ones since Halloween. I didn't really find the winter ones too crazy. Yes, the minimalist like unicorn, we've always needed that.
Right.
Honestly. Needed, but I'm not in love, so I'm glad I waited for this Paso instead.
Mm-hmm. And see,
I'm just
I'm happy with the unicorn because I have so many, like, for me, as much as I like these guys, I have so many nitpicky things that I think would bother me later on that I'm like, they're all adding up. It's not that I don't like them, but I also have to be like, okay, well, I don't want to drop money on star coins right now. And I want to wait and see what comes out. And if these guys aren't 100% something I want, then I'm just going to wait. But are they pretty? Absolutely. Are they my taste?
Yeah.
Also, yes. Am I tempted to buy one? Not really, actually. So, we good. I have the Paso. I love the Paso. You know, at this point, I have 3. I have the unicorn, I have the black one, and the Bay done, and I like all of them. So I definitely think these two are very nice additions to the Paso family in game.
How many pesos so fast?
Oh, Paso. Also,
Not complain.
That's true. It does make me wonder why they use the Paso for these and for the winter one. But maybe that was just because everybody on staff was like, oh my god, I bet the Paso would make like the most perfect unicorn you could ever imagine, which, like, true. You know, that did turn out really well. But then somebody else probably either had these already, like, ready to go, kind of, like, in their head. And they were already cleared. So I think that's why we got what we did. I don't really have a problem with that, but I hope that we get, like, I'd like to see a Walker wild soon. I'd like to see a Belgian Warmblood wild.
I want to see a commitment.
Oh, same here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I usually wait for the magic courses to come out just to see what coat colors they have, and then make a decision if I want the magic or the normal.
Right. Yep.
So that's why I've been waiting on the Walkers or the Belgians.
Yeah, and, like, there's really nice colors of. I mean, like, now I'm at the point I have 3 Walkers, and
right.
I could easily see myself getting another Belgian Warmblood if something else came out. Like, as of right now, I still keep eyeing up the chestnut one with the big blaze, and then the white gray. Like, those are both super nice. So it's very tempting, but then I also want to see, like, oh, if they come out with a wild on it, then maybe I want the wild color instead.
Exactly.
Because they tend to do, I mean, like, not as if these are super outlandish colors for a Paso, but I've noticed that, like, when they do the colors for the wilds, like, I mean, on the Appaloosa model, they gave us a Zorse. They gave us a Champagne. You know? So it really makes me wonder, like, oh, if they came out with stuff on the Belgian Warmbloods, would they actually make a Pinto? And then you'd have, like, your Pinto Warmblood that we really haven't seen in the game other than, like, the Tricaners, which nobody rides. And, oh god. I mean, the regular Jorvik Warmbloods, those. Oh, Jocelyn, get in the voice chat. We're all slow as heck. Oh god, Courtney, your pig looks like a jelly bean.
She's so good. She's just laying in my lap right now. She laid there the whole time I ate dinner.
Is that
Can't
your...
even move.
That's new baby, right? That's Subaru?
God, no.
Oh, is that Cloud?
It's Cloud.
Okay. She
It's
looks like a
man.
baked bean.
No.
Baked bean.
Baked bean. Alright, let's see, I basically only leveled up this horse by doing champs, so I am going to go and do some leveling on this thing.
I am trying to figure out what to put on my horse.
It's my lava. I got another
Lava
lava.
baby.
Did we
This one actually does look the most like her in-game, I think.
Did we ever get a Halflinger magic horse?
Yes, the ones that none of us liked.
Yeah.
Except, okay, scratch that. I'm not going to say that because that's not 100% true. It's the one that none of us liked the wild coats on. It was the red roan that turned into like a pink and teal. And then there was the blue roan that turned into the teal with the pink accents. And that was like their attempt, I think, at like a Kirin? Is it Kirin? Kylan?
Yeah, you're right.
With the curvy horns. And that those came out as like autumn magic horses. And I know the Star Stable community as a whole was not super impressed with
Literally
the
have
magic coats.
about, and I think that's so funny.
I don't hardly see them anywhere.
I don't either.
I don't either.
I really do like the normal coats though. I think they did a super nice job on the red roan one. The blue roan one is almost too dark for you to see the roaning on, which was kind of disappointing. Because they did such a wonderful, almost like hair by hair texture, that it makes me sad that it's so dark. But they also put like really fun little wind knots in the manes, which was cute considering they're supposed to be fairy horses. And like, I don't know if Courtney's probably familiar with this, but there's like a legend that if your horse has wind knots in its mane, that means that the fairies actually tied their manes all up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one of these magic horses. Why the heck could I not remember it? Oh, because it doesn't look like a halfling.
Yeah, one's a roan and one's a red roan and one's a blue roan. So like they don't look like your typical halflinger.
No, but like the whole body shape, like and shading, looks entirely different in those colors than it does the rest of. I don't know why.
I don't know. It's interesting, and I think like the red roan is easily like one of my favorite coats on that model so far. I love my Hoflinger. Like, so if I was happy with the, if I was really happy with the magic coat, I would definitely go for it. But my thing now is like, if I'm not completely happy or like decently happy with both coats, I don't particularly want to buy it. Because I like to be able to use both coats. But also that's just a me thing, because I have also totally bought a horse and then only used one coat or the other. So, Kylie.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, little sweet potatoes.
Oh god. Hello. What a return.
What a return! You are my sweet potatoes.
All we need is
I'm
for
still hungry,
Jocelyn
I'm
to
losing my
hop in
mind.
here tonight. The
Which-
return of the king. Oh man.
A cat or the purple?
Oh god. Ah.
That's a dumb question. I want the purple cat.
I actually, like I said, I do really like the blue cat. Both of them are super nice, but I'm so funny with pets because I'll be like, oh my god, I love this, I want it, and then like they all just sit. I don't use them at all.
Hey,
This game is about horsies.
I just want them to make bigger pets so then I can have a little Shetland pony follow me. That's all I ask.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Giant Shetland pony.
God, they made it blue. I can wear all blue with my babe.
So I have spent today, not all day, like on and off all day, working on a commission for a friend who used to have a Tumblr. I don't think she does anymore. I can't remember what the URL used to be, but we met through Tumblr, and she's gotten really into LARP lately, and she was having me do a commission of her vampire character that she does LARP as, and I'm like, this is really fun because it's a bunch of stuff that I don't get to draw a lot. Like, she's got like a frillier dress and a cape and a crown, and there's a lot of like interesting gradients and glitter going on, and I'm like, ooh.
Ooh.
I get to play with my
Fun.
glitter brushes that I bought and have never used. But
Wait,
yeah, my
is that-
commissions are open, everyone.
Yes.
Where are y'all?
I'm at Steve's. The Baroness's Champ is in roughly 10 minutes, so I'm gonna try and
Oh, I'm here.
hit up
Yeah.
a bunch of races around here.
I am at Baroness, apparently. Yep.
Ooh.
I'm at Starshine collecting animals.
Jocelyn has logged on. Is she gonna make an entrance? Ooh.
I blew everything. I need to
Oh man. Whee.
I have temporary tack on this thing right now, but I'm like, do I want to put one of the unicorn horn bridles on?
Oh.
Jocelyn!
Jocelyn!
It's Jocelyn!
So many of the squad. Welcome
Squad's
back,
here.
King. Wee.
No! I was like, the king left.
The king has left.
Welcome! Goodbye!
Oh man. This is one of those nights tonight.
We're all sleepy.
Wee. Oh man. This coffee, it's not decaf, but it's definitely not helping me stay awake.
Oh god.
Oh.
Howdy, y'all.
Oh, hi!
Hey.
Welcome back.
It's been a hot minute.
It has. I'm sure you've been busier than shit.
Oh yes, it's been interesting. I'm very mentally exhausted, but I'm trying to get myself back into some star stabling because I've been very out of practice the last 6 months.
In all fairness, there also has not been a lot to do.
I've noticed that.
It does feel things are very lacking. But the Equestrian Festival starts in April, so that's something to look forward to.
Yes. Yeah, I sat on my hands with the I almost bought a Pasofino yesterday, and then I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna save for something nice.
Yeah.
Even though I've been accumulating star coins, obviously.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But I still only have like 3,000 ish, so
Yep.
it's not a ton. So I'm just gonna sit on my hands, and I still have plenty of crap I need to train anyway. So.
Oh yeah, and then with the Equestrian Festival coming out, without a doubt, there's gonna be like probably 3 new variations of horses.
Maybe the
Exactly.
Lusitaner will be, right? Is that the name of that breed they got rid of last year? Or like, retired? What's the name of that one?
Oh, Lipizan.
Lipizan. Okay.
Lipizan. Oh yeah, yeah. Maybe we'll see a new
Forgot about
Lipizan
that.
this year. Yeah,
Hopefully.
Black
that would
one.
be neat. Yeah, I want a black one. I'll take everything in black. Thank you very much.
Yes, please.
Give us a blue one. Give us a black one. Give us a white gray. Give us a dapple gray.
Give me a Pinto one.
Give me a horse!
Give me a sweet potato.
Kylie, are you okay? Like,
I am done with this week.
Oh.
yeah, didn't you just finish moving? Or are you still moving?
I moved up fully Sunday, and I just finished unpacking my boxes yesterday.
Oh boy.
And I just haven't slept much, and I'm just, what is brain?
yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah. Courtney, why are you Snapchatting me? We're talking.
Amazing, no, sorry.
Courtney. Oh, that's a big potato. She's so big. This is just a really big pig. Oh my god. So, sounds like almost everybody that's gonna come to Briarfest has gotten their tickets.
Yes.
Yep, get those tickets.
Yeah. So,
I just have to get like a hotel room. I have the link.
which from the
Yeah,
sound
do that
of it,
as soon as you can, honestly.
Yes.
'Cause
Yeah, I'm thinking about
stuff is
doing.
selling
Like,
out
I was
fast.
getting that out of the way
Yeah.
tonight. So
Yeah, because actually, from what Ashley said the other night, it sounds like the link that I gave you, that there's still plenty of rooms available, which
yeah.
it's like 2 exits away from the horse park. It's definitely like it's 1 exit removed from Georgetown, even though it's still considered Georgetown. And the best part about that one is that most of the it's actually an extended stay hotel. So a lot of the rooms are actually set up with stuff that you could, like a bigger fridge, and if you wanted to cook your own meals at some point, or even
I'm gonna be
bring back
tired,
a
man.
bunch of takeout and reheat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I'm not gonna. I'm flying, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you say 2 exits. I'm like, I'm not gonna have a car with me.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're going to be hard pressed to find anything in Lexington at this point. You're probably going to have to go to
Yeah.
the surrounding towns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Georgetown is nice anyway.
Mhm.
Georgetown is
Yeah.
everything's pretty much in the same spot, and then you're only 5 minutes away from the horse park. But yeah, I think Friday morning we should be able to carpool over there, Lurie. That you
Okay.
can hop in with us and we'll carpool over there because
I'm also very small. I could fit in a trunk.
you don't have to go in the trunk.
Okay. Twirls my hair.
I promise it's okay.
Oh. Yeah, because I have the website pulled up. I just have to actually put in my information. I just I want to go over things with people because I'm hopefully I'm doing it right. Because I also backstory. I mean, for a perspective of that whole month for me, it's in July, right?
Yep, it's
Yes.
July.
So the first weekend of July on the 2nd is my friend's wedding, and I'm in the wedding party. So, and then me and my friend Lorelai, we're rooming together at the hotel. And I chose one within walking distance, and so it's super pricey. But in the room, it comes with a jacuzzi. And I'm and the thing is, it's when when I was like trying to check out, this hotel kept hitting me with, we can send like $100 worth of roses to your room. You can get $90 worth of chocolates. We can get you a massage. And I'm like, Lorelai, we're gonna walk in here holding hands and we're gonna make them think we're lesbian lovers. I don't give a shit.
I love that for you.
Now I'm almost anticipating checking out like with this hotel. I'm like, where's my $100 worth of roses?
Oh my
I know I'm in there alone, but listen.
Wow.
I just thought I'd share that because like no hotel in my life has bombarded me with so much. Are you sure you don't want romantic things?
It's really, really funny. Oh my god. No, so I was also like, I was actually gonna try and do a workshop this year because I've never done a workshop. Yeah, Jocelyn, you're laughing because it's funny. They all like sold out within the first 2 days.
Yeah,
It
and
was-
most of them within the first day.
Yeah, it was really,
Insane.
really ridiculous because I've in previous years I don't think that's happened. I can't remember.
No,
Like,
not in the slightest.
yeah.
There's usually at least a few that like hang around for a while.
Right, because that's why I wasn't like super concerned about like getting a workshop because I
which
was
is
thinking
totally
about
understandable.
doing Shauna's, which is the
Yeah.
holographic.
Oh yes, you and
holographic
everybody
horses.
else.
Right. Oh, yeah. I bet that one was really crazy.
Oh yeah, that was the first one to go.
Yep. And you know, I was obviously out of town, so I wasn't like at a computer, and but also I wasn't like dead set. Like I didn't have my heart set on doing a workshop or anything, so it wasn't like a huge loss. It just would have been something interesting for us to do. But yeah, didn't get in, watched them all sell out, and I was like, oh my god.
Yep. It was just like, oh, yeah, trust me, it was the same way.
Yeah,
We
I'm
were just
sure.
like,
I'm sure
"What?"
you guys do the same thing that like that I used to do when I was at Stone, which is like when an event goes up or when something goes up, you watch the back end of the website and go,
Yeah.
"Ooh, what's gonna go through?"
Exactly. But yeah, official count on Open Show was 12 minutes to sell out.
Holy shit, that's nuts to me too. The fact that the open show is sold out.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I know it took it sold out the same day I think last year, but it was like a few hours. It was not 12 minutes.
Right. I know like Briar West was crazy too because I actually initially tried to get into Briar West and it kicked me out because it was like, oh nope, tables are full.
Yeah, like it was demand right now is just crazy for this stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I've been like thinking a lot about it, like thinking why it is the way it is now, and I think it's just like a combination of people who weren't comfortable traveling last year now being comfortable to travel, and then people who were comfortable with traveling last year but not quite ready to do like a show or like a big crowd or something like that are also ready to do that. So I think you have a ton of newbies that have found out about it over the last year.
Yep.
And of course all the veterans, and you just have all these people vying for the same spots at the same time.
Like that was the biggest like I know a lot of people like to complain or make comments about like how limited stuff seems to be lately within the hobby, and it's like, well, the thing is, it never used to be like that. It was never as limited as you guys think it was. Like as you guys think it is. The numbers have pretty much always been the same of the horses made, but now there's a whole lot more people.
Yes, exactly.
So.
And even stuff like the show, people are like, "Oh, well, can you add more tables?" And it's like,
no.
the room is only so big. Like it's not one of those things where it's like, "Oh, we can fix it by adding more supply." It's like, unless you guys literally want to be sitting on top of each other, which I'm assuming you don't want to do, considering how concerned you are about getting a full table for all your stuff.
Exactly.
It's not going to happen, unfortunately.
Yeah,
as much as we'd love to.
Yep. Which also, Lurie, the open show is on Friday at the horse park, and because that's the day that I shouldn't even say like, oh, that's the day that I'll be there all day because I don't have to work Saturday anymore. You know, so Friday is normally our like all day park day. Well, the open show is on Friday. So we can actually take the trolley up to the open show. There's like a little bus that goes around up to the open show and show you what a model horse show looks like.
Oh,
a
my
really, really
goodness.
big one.
The end-all, be-all model horse show.
Yes.
This is
Oh,
like,
Yes.
that is it. That is the creme de la creme. Like, arguably more than Nan, I would say.
Oh
Like,
my
that
God,
is.
yeah, and they're not even having
show.
Nan this year.
I know, I saw that.
I really think they just a little off topic here, but I really think that they need to reassess NAMSHA as a whole. I think that I think that it's very outdated, and a bunch of stuff needs to change. But
For people who don't know what that is,
oh yes, okay. So NAMSHA.
I don't know what that is.
Everybody says it wrong. Everybody says NAMSHA. It's actually NAMHSA. So it's the North American Model Horse Show Association. And it used to be every year in Kentucky, they would have NAN, so the North American Nationals, which would pretty much, I think it would run the week before Briarfest.
Yes.
And so NAMSHA is, think of it as like an actual show circuit for real horses, where if you go to a NAN qualified show, you get a little card if your horse places first or second, and that card qualifies you. It used to be for 2 years of NAN. Now it's stretched out to 4 years of NAN. So as long as you have a card, you are qualified to show at the national show. But then nationals itself is like, I think it was $50 for a table and $5 a horse, which is a lot to spend on a model horse show, considering like most places charge between $50 and $75 for an unlimited class list, like unlimited horses, or at least up to 50 horses. NAN was $50 for a table and then $5 per horse, so that was a lot more than a lot of people are willing to spend or can spend. So it seems like the interest is kind of dwindled in that regard, as far as people can't really afford it.
Yeah.
But I also think that since the pandemic, that model horse showing in itself is not the be all end all that it used to be. And I don't know. I don't know if you like Jocelyn and Courtney, if you guys have noticed this, but like sales ads have like stopped mentioning that things have NAN qualified.
You know, I never really thought about that, but now that you mention it, you're right.
Like, I've had a lot more...
It's more like live show placed if they're gonna mention something.
Right, and as far as even, like, customs go, is I've been able to get away with making, like, crazy deco and fantasy customs, and, like, even resin sculptors have been able to get away with, like, making the weird fantasy stuff, because it's kind of turned more into... well, this thing makes me happy.
Yeah,
so
totally.
I'm gonna buy it. But yeah, that's what I've noticed is from like a sales standpoint. I've definitely been seeing less and less like NAN qualified, 2-time NAN qualified, you know, like that kind of thing, or like this horse has so many NAN cards. Yeah,
I think it doesn't. A lot of judges that are, you know, handing out these NAN cards have absolute stupid opinions and don't know what they're looking at all.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I think that's a big issue too that I'm seeing is that like not a lot of people are willing to judge anymore. Like the pool of judges is getting smaller and smaller, and that's definitely not helping NAN either.
Right.
But I'm just looking at like my local shows too, like. There aren't nearly as many as there used to be, and they're always looking for judges, often up till the very last minute, which is a bummer, because it's like, I get it, but I think it's just like, I think we have a lot of people that are really interested in showing, but we don't have a lot of people that are willing to like kind of put the time into giving back to it, if that makes sense.
It absolutely makes sense. Absolutely makes sense. Right now, and actually one of my 4-H members is actually on stream tonight. Hi, Sam. We have probably more kids in our group than we've ever had, and a lot of older ones in our group that we've ever had, and ones that actually seemingly want to learn, but what we've encountered is I can't get anybody to like volunteer for things. And and I don't mean like everybody is saying no. You know, like I'll have like I mean, I got Courtney and Kenzie and Sam, and like you guys are really, really awesome. But like the bulk of our group doesn't seem to want to help put on a show. And so I can only do so much. I'm only one person. So that's kind of what I've been encountering, and it sounds like it's the same thing. It's like everybody wants to compete, but nobody wants to volunteer necessarily.
Exactly.
So I do see a lot of people going to the photo shows, which while in some ways they are easier, in other ways, then because they're easier, you get a lot more people, and suddenly it's way
and a
more
lot more
competitive.
horses.
Yeah.
The size of some of these classes I see on OMHPS is just like insane. Like 300 something horses. Like
Yeah.
it gets to a point where it's just like crazy.
How's your show going, Courtney?
Probably not too bad. What I'm seeing is a lot of like people have pictures. Either like the horse isn't fully in the picture, so I'm kind of leaving like a note, like, hey, just for falter classes, you do need the model to be in the image entirely. I need to be able to. And then another thing I'm seeing is just like a lot of vintage models. Like people are just putting all of their vintage models into this class, and I'm like, I can't really.
Wee! Vintage!
All are.
Also, Courtney, I'm sorry about my faults. I didn't read.
It's okay. People that were doing, and I realized that it should have been kind of more out there in the description of the show. I didn't realize that people were gonna need.
I also just kind of throw stuff nonsensically into wherever it says I can go.
I do too, because sometimes, like, I'm sure you guys have picked up on this too with OMHPS, is like, there are so many little, like, obscure things that could fit in one class, but they have it marked as, like, being another, and it's really, it's really weird.
Again, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So the person that was like, your background's really distracting, and then places a person with a whole behind their horse. And
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just chilling, and with OMHPS, it's really hard because they have like 600 breeds listed. So you have to go click for these different classes.
Oh, yep, and you gotta pick them all. Yeah.
Well, I mean, for the most part, they're pretty sectioned out how the NAN list is, but some like obscure things, like I don't even know where they had me throw Nakotas. I don't know where they. So I just tossed them for the most part. I think in the primitive breed class I had.
Okay.
Because it said
That makes sense.
Yeah.
was
It's just it's a feral horse, you know.
Yeah.
right, and there wasn't anything in that class anyway, so I was like, I don't know.
Right here.
So yeah, model horse showing, I feel like now with the wonderful, and this is not sarcastic, I really mean this, is OMHPS online model horse show, or online model horse photo show .com is probably one of the best hobby inventions that I have ever seen.
Hard agree. I love it. It is
amazing.
so user friendly. Like,
yes.
I'm like their number one spokesperson. I'm always like with all my buddies, like, have you tried an OMHPS yet? Like, have you done this? Da, da, da. Like, it's so easy. You just make your account, and you just upload your horse, and you just put it in every show. It's great.
It's so passive. Like, and that's
I
what
like
I love
it.
about it, is it's so passive, because like you don't have to like the Facebook photo shows bother me so much.
Yeah, I love that it's simply one and done. I upload my horse, I give it its breed, and then I never have to think about that again.
Yep. Yeah, but an in-person live model horse show is really something else, and Briarfest is like you said, the one. So I'm hoping that depending on what time we can get up there, they have these things called the collectors. It's the collector classes,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, you're gonna have to get up there very early then.
Yeah, I really want to show Lurie
6
the
a.m.
collector
early.
classes. No.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's ungodly early, but if
Actually-
you can make it, it's worth it.
I think the last time we were up there, and this is probably gonna sound like so bad, is we went and parked up at the Altec, visited the show, and then walked down to the line.
Yep.
Because well,
There was.
because for one, now that everything is basically like pre-picked for you, you know, it's not like we have to have a super early ticket time because they don't do ticket times anymore. And then, you know, I'm not fighting anybody to get into the store. It's just like I want to see the model horse show, and then we just wait until 8 a.m. and then we just walk into the park.
Well,
There you go.
Yeah.
To go away anymore unless you like absolutely want to be the first person to open your surprise.
Oh yeah.
But
Hmm.
so much stock of everything now. It's like, why would you go?
You'd be surprised how many people want to stand in line for 2 hours on Friday.
Yeah. No, it's Stand in Line Fest. That's what this says.
Yep.
But well, I think it's people just will waste hours of their day to do that because like when we had to stand in lines before, like in the past years, I don't think we realized how much we actually missed out on the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And also, one of my favorite parts about last year, and I'm sure this frustrated the hell out of you guys on the event team, was the fact that so you pre-pick everything ahead of time now with Briarfest tickets.
Yep.
And like the VIP ones you can prepay, but essentially they have eliminated the system of the number pulling, and the closer you are in the line, the better a chance you'll have for a horse.
The numbers were literally tossed in a dumpster.
Right, yeah. So last year, I thought it was going to be like, oh, okay, so it's going to take us theoretically 5 minutes to walk up through the special run line, get our things, check out, and leave. And there were so many people who clearly did not seem to understand that you didn't need to be there first thing on Friday morning. That, like, the line wrapped around the food vendors.
Oh my god.
I did
I did not see that.
bad. Oh my god. I'm like, do you guys not understand you can literally come back at any point in time during the weekend? Like,
But if I don't get my surprise at 10:01, nobody will trade with me.
exactly. Exactly. Oh man. So yeah, that was something that like I didn't know if you guys had noticed that or not, but I was like, oh my god, if they saw this, then this has to be one of the most frustrating things.
Yep. Because I mean, it's not like we spent so much time ahead of time being like, you can get your models literally at any point during the weekend.
I know.
But yeah,
that
some
was
people are just so
repeatedly
excited
said.
about it. You know?
It was
They're
repeatedly
just like
said over and over.
absolutely convinced that nobody will trade with them and nobody will buy from them if they do not have their horses in their hands at 10:02 a.m. on Friday morning.
Yep. It's like how early you get your surprise is not going to have any bearing on whether or not somebody else wants
Exactly.
it. Sorry.
So silly.
Model horse people are so silly.
They are. They're
Did
a funny
I-
little group.
Did I ever tell you guys about the time that, okay, I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to put this in a way that doesn't make the entire hobby look bad. So, Briarfest 2015, I was in the line waiting for like my second round of horses, and at this point it was like, you have 2 slots on your ticket, and you're not, you don't get to pick them ahead of time. You essentially wait in line for a really long time, and then when you get up there, you figure out like, oh, well, this one's sold out that I wanted, so now I have to figure out if I want something else, and it was an okay system, but it didn't like, you know, obviously the waiting in line to find out something is sold out is kind of not fun. But
And then you combine that with the heat, and a lot of people got really mad.
yep. So I happened to be in line, and my friend was standing outside the arena waiting for me. So essentially, she was at the cash registers waiting for me, which is where a bunch of people like to stand with their horses, and they'll hold their surprise horse up in the air, and they'll look for people to trade. And I don't know how bad it's been recently because we really didn't stick around that area this year. But it used to be all the old ladies would go up to kids and con them out of their horse. And I mean that in like, it's definitely not a good thing. But I don't want it to make us all look bad, because I would never go up to a 5-year-old and go, okay, little Timmy, I have this thing that's worth $80 and you have this thing that's worth $500. I want your thing because I think you'd like this one better. Like, no. That was basically like, these ladies would be like, okay, honey, I really want that one really bad, and don't you like this one a lot better? And then they'd turn around and they'd flip it.
Yeah.
Which is shitty. So I'm in line, and I was at the actual like pretty much tail end of the line. And I text my friend and I tell her all of the surprise horses are gone. They just told us that everything is sold out. And she thought she was being a good Samaritan. And this was her biggest mistake.
Oh no.
She tells everybody, hey, the surprises are sold out. Oh my god, she got torn apart. She had to like walk away because people were like, you're lying. You're just saying that so that people trade with you. And it's like, what? That doesn't make any sense.
God.
And we were, so 2015, we would have been how old? Oh my god, that was the year before we graduated.
God, so you're probably 16, because you're like a year younger. 16, 17 for you.
Yeah, we would have been 16, because I would have been 17 in August that year. So yeah, we were 16. And, seriously, these ladies were, like, screaming at us. Like, oh my god, heaven forbid we actually tell you.
Oh.
That's
Yeah, literally.
So as a newbie coming to Briarfest, I want to put on my bingo card to have a horse lady scream at me for the dumbest reason.
Okay, we have to make the Briarfest bingo card for Louis.
Oh, please do.
And then I can print it out, and then I can bring it with, and then like carry it on me. So people ask, like, this is my first time, and I want someone to legitimately get mad at me for no good reason.
God. It's
pretty easy to do.
that. Yeah, okay, there's a couple different ways we can do that.
I feel so mean saying I want that to happen, but I feel like that's part of the experience.
As it is an essential Briarfest passage.
Yeah.
Oh
I seriously want you to like walk up to like somebody with a trade and go, is that a Palomino on like something that is not a Palomino?
Like I want to say the stupidest thing.
Or we'll give you like the celebration horse and be like, okay, Lurie, go ask to trade it for that surprise over there. See what they say.
And they'll be like, and they're like, no, and I just keep going, but why?
It's a plastic horse, isn't it? Isn't it any?
Isn't this plastic? Isn't this plastic?
Mine is special and limited edition.
Yeah.
Mine is also special. It has a scud mark on it. You want it, don't you?
Bless you.
I did not have the time to
It has a little ribbon. No, I go up there with a stablemate asking the trade.
Oh my god.
And not even like an event stablemate. We'll go get you one of the $2 bargain bin ones.
Bargain bin one? Or you can paint your own janky one at the craft tent in like 5 minutes.
We're gonna have to take you to paint your own stablemate.
I'm gonna make it the worst color ever.
Oh god. No, we gotta bring in the outside glitter.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Wait, was someone mad that that's not this glitter, that's outside glitter?
Yeah. At Briar West, that it's really fun. We do a painting contest where we take all these amazing model horse artists, like professional, like top quality, and we give them the stablemates and the crappy craft paints, and we say, "Show us what you can do in an hour."
Yeah.
And it is strictly limited to only material that we have on site there as part of the stablemates painting. Does Larry know who Shauna is?
I don't think so. No.
No.
So pretty much long story short, Shauna is a really she seems like a really fun person. We've never met, like actually face to face met, but she's very much like the crazy glitter lady who will dump glitter and like holographic stuff on everything she touches.
That's beautiful. I'm so happy for her.
Did I sum it up pretty good?
Yes, that's a good quick summary. So anyways, one of our artists, in honor of dear Shauna, she was unable to make it because her flights were canceled from Canada, and she was not able to get anything for the rest of the weekend. So she, not only did she get her contraband glitter, she DoorDashed it from Michael's to the hotel. And
beautiful.
What she did is that she took one of the stablemates, she kind of hit it, and then she just poured glitter all over it. And then, as a tongue-in-cheek, just like entered it just because she could.
I love that.
It was just like the running joke. Everyone was like, disqualified, contraband materials.
Outside glitter. I also saw the
But
necklace.
I did have the. Oh my god! I have a photo of me with the necklace.
Yeah, please send that
I need
to
to send
the
it.
to the group chat because that has
Oh, crap,
to be
it's
one
on
of
my,
the best things that I've ever seen. And knowing how
Oh,
many
yes,
people
I
in here
sent it
love
out.
puns.
Yes. I love. That's my favorite thing. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna. Oh shit! I'm in the middle of the. Let me finish this race. I'm not thinking.
Yeah.
Finish
You know-
the race, and then I will send the photo of the necklace. But the necklace is amazing. The necklace was created by the same artist that did this glitter monstrosity.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Our dear beloved Heather.
Heather seems like such a fun lady.
She is the craziest person I know. She's amazing.
I
Which Heather is it?
love Heather Polio. I'm sure.
Oh, it's out of 10. Good, Heather.
Like just the sheer amount of chaos caused. Like,
Yes, it was a beautifully chaotic weekend.
that has to be one of my like, and I know some people, like when I worked for Stone, I know some people weren't exactly happy about the chaos that I was creating. I was very happy about the chaos I was creating.
Yes. People
There's
just
just
don't
something
have
very
fun.
fun about it. And the funniest part about it to me now is that like now that I'm gone, I've actually had people comment, like say like message me and be like, yeah, so things don't seem as fun anymore.
Good.
But I won't get into that. I don't want to start drama on stream. But yeah, no, that's been funny, is people messaging me. But I will actually probably hop off of. I'll stay in voice chat for a while, but I'll probably hop off stream after the 9 o'clock chat. Which
What's that one?
is it?
That for
Jorvik
Pinto?
still?
Jorvik. Yep.
Jorvik.
Oh, it's Jorvik. Okay. So
Yeah, there's Jocelyn wearing her necklace.
It made the most beautiful sound.
I'm sure.
It reminded-
did.
Have you seen those like the 3D printed like little like dragons that like
Yeah.
like you clack them around and they make that noise? That's what it sounded
Yeah.
like.
Oh my
It's amazing.
god.
It's very satisfying.
Just the sheer amount of plastic necks
Yes.
strung together. Please tell me you guys are gonna bring that to Briarfest.
I hope so. I think it's in Cat's Cube. I
Wonderful.
believe I saw it today. So I would love to have that be a nice rite of passage.
Make a return.
A necklace. Did you see Mel Miller's one that actually won that fantasy division?
I don't think so.
I need to upload the photos of it. So what she did is, so she did not, I don't want to say she cheated the system because it was not cheating the system. She was very intuitive. So one of the supplies that you get as part of stablemates painting is a little paper towel to dry your brushes on.
Yes.
And what she did is she like paper machéd
Oh my
wet
god.
paper towels and made a piñata pony.
Oh my god.
It was amazing.
That's very I love when they get like tongue in cheek with it. Like, oh yes, technically this is the supply you gave me.
Yep.
That's wonderful. Oh my god.
It was so good. Yeah, that reminds me, I'll need to edit the photos of those tomorrow.
Yeah.
I have so many pictures that I still need to go through. It's crazy.
Yeah.
know what OMHPS did, but they threw like all the $5,000 issues for the quarter horse in one of the quarter horse classes.
Oh no.
One struggle.
Rich Pony Smackdown.
Yeah, for real, because it's like a bunch of vintage like Zippos and other
Love it.
nice, not nice things. Lots of shades of vintage brown colors.
Oh no.
And
Not vintage
Josh.
brown.
Billy that's in here.
But don't you
And
know they were so much better back then? They were
Oh,
so much more
God.
realistic.
They were so much nicer when they were made in America, right, gang? Wow. Love that for Brian.
Great. So great.
Courtney, you sound
Only-
like you're struggling.
Just
Oh
the pony.
man. Kylie. Oh, they're horse necks. I'm a sham.
Man, I didn't realize what it was at first. I was just like staring at it. And I was like, are they dragon scales? Are they toenails? I don't know what I'm looking at. And it's
Your
Yes.
necks.
my brain. And then I was like, oh, they're necks. It's
No,
a-
they're definitely
necklace.
toenails. I like that answer.
Yeah, my brain was. I don't have a brain this week. It's been real bad.
I
all
also
did-
switched up the actual tack of my new
Ooh.
horse.
Very nice.
So I did this
Lori.
instead. And then we do the normal coat.
Yeehaw.
Very nice.
Yeehaw,
Transition
gamers.
From black and white to brown and white.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
It made me say you're going too far. I'm like, I'm still in the fence.
I can't wait to see, like, I know that some of the champs have not, like, I don't know how you guys feel about the pony champ. I know Audrey said she didn't like it. I think it's okay. I don't I don't compete in the pony
Yeah.
champ very often, and the only reason I've been trying to lately is because I want that blue tack set. But the Moreland one I actually think is super fun. I like that one a lot. And then you guys know how much I hated the Fort Pinto one. I like the Fort Pinto one a lot now. So
Mhm.
mission accomplished.
Yeah.
only ever ran the pony one so far because what is playing this game in the middle of a move?
Yeah. And then with the equestrian festival coming out, it looks like we're actually going to get dressage, which not the most exciting game mechanics, but definitely like a step in the right direction for people that want like realistic disciplines in the game.
Mhm. Something different. I like that it's just
Yeah.
kind of mixes it up a little bit.
Yeah. Like if I'm in a rush to get a horse leveled up, unless it's like an ungodly amount of XP, like I don't think I would do it on a regular basis. But definitely like a change, you know, something fresh, something new. Same with the
Good luck, friendos.
Thank you. Good luck.
I didn't make it. I was too slow.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's okay. My level 7 horse is not going to win anything.
Oh, don't worry. Oh no, Jocelyn's gone.
Oh no.
Jocelyn!
Oh no! I'm still getting the competition groups.
Gosh, I haven't
yeah, there we
raced
go.
this in so long.
Bye. Well, maybe I can kick the asses of all these.
I actually hate that one.
low-level guys.
Oh, the
Part of the reason I
Yorick
wasn't in a
Sable
rush.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate it. I could run that one perfectly and I still will get last. Like
Yeah, I hate this one.
I for some reason, I don't know if there's just people like cheat or something, but like I will follow everybody to the like T.
I wonder what they're going to change this to when they update it.
I think they're gonna try and get rid of that shortcut in the city.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I've noticed that about a lot of the champs that have, like the ones that have been updated, is there are some new shortcuts, but they've basically like eliminated all the old ones that felt super cheaty. It's very noticeable in the Moreland one because of that cliff we all had to go over.
Yep.
That's
I just hated a
gone.
path.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, you're gonna take that way. We're just gonna make it normal.
But it seems like they're integrating the old shortcuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like
So
this
it's
is
like-
a more efficient way to run the race. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Whee.
Oh god, okay.
I will say about the
No,
pony
no, gotta
one.
dodge, gotta dodge.
No!
Emma, no!
Whee.
Emma!
I got hit by 3 of them. I got hit by 3
Oh,
of them.
I hate that.
Go,
The
Amber.
pony race. One thing that
Wait.
like
Okay. Oh
really
my god, I
City
thought I
stopped
missed
me.
the checkpoint.
Yeah, pony
Ah!
race.
My horse trips over everything in the city.
Move, bitch! Get out of the way!
Was it
Oh my
Kylie you were
God.
talking about the pony race?
Oh yeah, the thing that about it that actually annoys me the most is that they changed like the direction you go, and there's that there's the split, and one has like the speed boost, and one goes up the hill.
Oh,
And
okay.
I don't like. But the problem is I don't think the speed boost works, or like where does it go? Because isn't the path on the hill? I fell off the hill and I couldn't get to the checkpoint, and so I'm like, what's the point of the speed boost down here? So I don't know what that is because it like threw me off so bad. And like the one time I ran the pony race, that was when I fell off the cliff, and I was like, well, I went from first to dead last.
Yeah. I found the hitboxes were very, very sensitive in Pony Race.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. I hit things even though I was like 3 feet away from them. I was like, what is going on?
That's the one that I've raced the least because I just don't ride any of the ponies.
It's the only one I've done so far, but I was just noticing, like, I was like, wow, this is like,
Yeah.
I don't mind the trail or anything, but there's so many bugs.
I stole
there's a
third
lot
right at the
going
finish
on.
line.
Yeah.
Yay, Amber got 3rd. Flurry got
I stole it
8th.
right at the finish
Oh,
line.
I forgot to do the
I am
thing.
10. Oh, shit. I also forgot to do the thing.
Oh,
Wait,
I forgot to do the
No,
thing too.
I think we're talking about the others. I think we're talking about different things. I forgot to do the thing where you can pick up the daily championship quest.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no, I did too. No. I haven't been on enough.
Yeah, it's so new that I keep forgetting.
I forgot that was even a thing.
Yeah.
Again, I've only done one race.
Yeah. All right,
Well,
gang.
you can wait another hour and do Silverglade.
Yeah, I'm gonna end stream here, but I'll hang out in voice chat. We won't be on Saturday because I am gonna be making moonshine milkshakes for Courtney and Kenzie. That's what we're doing.
I'm jealous. Send me one.
I will in spirit. But we should be back. We should be back next Wednesday. So,
Oh, I'm gonna have to buy tequila or something this weekend.
all right. Goodbye, stream. Bye.
Bye, stream.
Bye,
Good
stream.
night.
Stream.